Hi, Cougars. Today we are going to read McElligots Pool. This is a book written and illustrated by Dr. Seuss that doesn't get read very often. So let's go fishing. This particular edition was published by Random House Publishing. "Young man," laughed the farmer, "you're sort of a fool. You'll never catch a fish in McElligots Pool." "The pool is too small, and you might as well know it. When people have junk, here is the place they throw it. You might catch a boot or you might catch a can. You might catch a bottle. But listen, young man, if you sat 50 years with your worms and your wishes, you might grow a long beard before you catch fishes." I wonder what Marco has to think about that. Said Marco. "It may be you're right. I've been here 3 hours without one single bite. There might be no fish. But then again, well, there might, 'cause you never can tell what goes on down below. This pool might be bigger than you or I know." "This might be a pool like I've read of in books, connected to one of those underground brooks, an underground river that starts here and flows right into the pasture, and then, well, who knows?" "It might go along down where no one can see, right under State Highway 203. Right under the wagons, right under the toes of Mrs. Umbroso, who's hanging out clothes. It might keep on flowing. Perhaps, who can tell? Right under the people at Sneeden's Hotel. Right under the grass where they're playing croquet. Then under the mountains and far, far away." It should be croquet. Far, far away. This is a rhyming book after all. "This might be a river now, mightn't it be? Connecting McElligots Pool with the sea. They may be some fish might be swimming toward me. If such a thing could be, they certainly would be." "Some very smart fellow might point out the way to the place where I'm fishing, and that's why I say, if I wait long enough, if I'm patient and cool, who knows what I'll catch in McElligots Pool." "I might catch a thin fish, I might catch a stout fish, I might catch a short fish, or a long, long, drawn-out fish. Any kind, any shape, any color, any size. I might catch some fish that would just open your eyes." "I won't be surprised if a dogfish appears, complete with a collar and long floppy ears, woofing along, and perhaps he might just chase a whole lot of catfish right straight to this place." "I might catch a fish with a pin-like tail. I might catch a fish who has fins like a sail. I might catch some young fish, some high-jumping friskers. I might catch an old fish with long flowing whiskers. I might catch a fish with a long curly nose. I might catch a fish like a rooster that crows. I might catch a fish with a checkerboard belly, or even a fish made out of strawberry jelly." I might catch a seahorse. Now mightn't I know? I might catch a fish who's partly a cow. A cowfish? Some fish from the tropics are all sunburned and hot. Might decide to swim up. Well, they might they not? Racing up north for a chance to get cool. Full steed ahead for McElligots Pool. Some Eskimo fish from beyond Hudson Bay might decide to swim down, might be headed this way. It's a pretty long trip, but they might, and they may. I might catch an eel. Well, I might. It depends. A long, twisting eel with a lot of straight bends, and oddly enough, with a head at both ends. One doesn't catch this kind of fish as a rule, but chances are fine in McElligots Pool. I might catch a fish with a terrible grouch, or an Australian fish with a kangaroo pouch. Who wants to catch small ones like a mackerel or trout? Say, I'll catch a sawfish with a long snout. Then he needs an assistant to help him about. If I wait long enough, if I'm patient and cool, who knows what I'll catch at McElligots Pool. Some roughneck old lobster, all gristle and muscle, might grab at my bait, and then I would have a tussle. To land one so tough might take 2 or 3 hours, but the next might be easy. Like the kind that likes flowers. I might catch some sort of fast-moving bloke who zips through the waves with an overarm stroke. I might, and I may. That's really no joke. A fish even faster, a fish if you please, who slides down the sides of strange islands on skis. He might ski on over and pay me a visit. Now that's not impossible. Really? Now is it? This is an interesting pool we have here. Some circus fish from an acrobat school, might stage a big show in McElligots Pool. Or I might catch a fish from a stranger place yet, from the world's highest river in far off Tibet, where the falls are so steep that it's dangerous to ride 'em. So the fish put up chutes, and they float down beside 'em. From the world's deepest ocean, from way down below, from down in the mud where the deep divers go, from down in the mire and the muck and the murk, well, I might catch some fish who are all going glurk, 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 glurk. Whales. I'll catch whales. Yes, a whole herd of whales, all spouting their spouts and all thrashing their tails. I'll catch 50 whales. Then I'll stop for the day, 'cause there's nothing that's bigger than whales. So they say. Still, of course, it might be that there is something bigger Some sort of kind of thingamajigger. A fish that's so big, if you know what I mean, that makes a whale look like a tiny sardine. Oh, the sea is full of a number of fish. If a fellow is patient, he might get his wish. And that's why I think that I'm not such a fool when I sit here and fish in McElligots Pool. Patience is a virtue, my love. Have patience with yourself and each other. See you tomorrow.